sure. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewer, the All-Pro Chris Boswell on for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Strong with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
First toe to the game for James Cook. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. To him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because he had a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
All right, here we go, second down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. His first throw is an interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. And he's got a free play here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Allen setting up play action. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Juke the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they make the tackle at the 38.
11 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and is incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the left hash, this will be from 50.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now Allen off the play action. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 14.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Another one for Cook. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the Steelers' 41.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Now Allen going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They are now set for first and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shakir in motion right. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
at the Steelers' 3-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
To the air again. Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
14. Steelers 3.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback gonna be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He's trying another one deep. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Stays in the pocket. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. I'd be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Warren running between the tackles. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers making a one-score game in the first half. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's White on the return. He's going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. This is Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front row.
Play action now, Allen. He's got more once again. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Bills with first and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. Left side into the hands of Shakir. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
It's second and 8.
Allen gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. It's in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Shakes himself free. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 10.
Bass now to kick this away.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Now Rodgers. Left side caught by Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
And the Steelers first down.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's a gain of 8.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to Woods. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They go counter, it's Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Now here's Rodgers. He's keeping it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Off play action, Rodgers. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver. He went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Rodgers here off the play action. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's White on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On 1st down, Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. This gets forward to around the 29. Old Holcomb there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
The 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's a screen for Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Allen on the play action.
1st down.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Complete to number
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
Again, Allen to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
To number 4.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Running it on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept a field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Warren here from the gun. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They sneak it with Rodgers. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Cook on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd and 8. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Short side option here. He's running left. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st down, Bills.
He's within striking distance. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, he's got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw by Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, Rodgers. That's completed right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Steelers first down.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
On second down, Warren. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down. Working quickly here.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Now Rodgers on third and short. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Rodgers slides down and he picks up the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards on the play. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 19.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry-up here. Rodgers out of the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal. Rodgers here from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Makes the score Bills 31, Steelers 21.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now run by Cook. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bills approaching win number 7 on the year. They've got first down from the 31. Play action now with Allen. Finds his fullback. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
First down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 21.
Bass now to kick this away.
For Buffalo.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
15 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
10 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
From the shotgun, Rodgers gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
4 yards. That's another Steelers.
Again, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Complete to
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that
It's a
line.
gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
17-yard line.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
We get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
9-yard line.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To throw is Rodgers. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Woods.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. He breaks the tackle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Pittsburgh.